Hey guys, I'm Miss Stella Hay and this is AP World History Rundown, where I give you everything you need to know for the AP exam. Today is all about the Americas from 1200 to 1450, so let's get to it. In the Americas at this time, there were two massive and highly centralized empires, the Aztec and the Inca. Of course, there were hundreds of other tribes, but nothing rivaled these two empires. Both of these empires saw their downfall with the arrival of the Europeans in the early 1500s, but it's crucial that we understand how they rose to power and how they maintained that power beforehand. Especially because Spain would adopt many of the practices that were already established by the Inca and the Aztec to use for their colonial administration. The main empire that you need to know for Mesoamerica, or modern-day Mexico, are the Aztecs. Early on, they were known as the Mexica tribe. They gradually conquered surrounding tribes and established Tenochtitlan as the capital. They were master engineers, building causeways that connected every part of their empire back to the central capital, which was basically an island. This was so they could quickly put down rebellion and collect tribute. They required their subjects to deliver a tribute, or a tax, to the emperor in the form of luxury or common goods. Because Tenochtitlan was surrounded by water, the Aztecs created floating gardens called chinampas in order to increase their agricultural output and feed their growing population. The Aztecs are famous for their practice of human sacrifice, which really reflects their polytheistic belief system, where they worship many gods like the sun god and the fertility goddess. They sacrificed people, their most precious gift, to the gods every day because they thought that if they didn't, the sun literally would not rise. The Aztecs are also famous for their pyramids and temples that were modeled after an abandoned city, Teotihuacan, which they believed to be the stomping grounds of the gods. Now, the main empire that you need to know in South America is the Inca. The government was led by an absolute ruler from the city of Cusco, and the empire was divided into 4 sections, each headed by a governor that answered directly to the ruler. This ruler required citizens to pay a tax in the form of labor, known as the Mita system. Inca laws and customs were enforced on those they conquered in order to further consolidate power. Their geographically vertical empire posed challenges, of which they overcame by building an extensive road system. They spoke the Quechua language, but technically they didn't have a writing system. Instead, they had an intricate system of record keeping called the Quipu system, where they tied different color knots in order to send messages or keep up with the empire's doings. Now, there are a few other native societies that College Board wants you to know. First, we have Cahokia. This was the largest urban settlement north of Mexico. Then we have the Puebloans, who lived in pueblos or villages and relied on farming. The key to focus on here is that the Aztec and Inca were highly organized and innovative empires well before the Europeans arrived. Unfortunately, their immune systems and military technology didn't really stand a chance with the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the early 1500s. But we'll get to that later. Thanks for watching.